Hi y'all, this is Andrea. I wanted to document my experience. I had a stroke yesterday. I was at school in my summer program, and I noticed that first I felt some weakness in my knees. So I took a couple of power naps on campus. When I got on the access van to come home, being on the van for a couple of hours, I noticed that my symptoms seemed to get worse. When I reached home, I called paramedics and they picked me up. Some of my current symptoms are slurred speech, some weakness on my left side, mostly in my fingers and arms. The nurses have been wonderful so far. What I want to talk about the most is, I always share with you guys, always be prepared for opportunity and not have one, than have an opportunity and not be prepared. So in short, for some reason the last couple of months, I have been preparing for some additional service for me, not knowing how quickly my life was going to turn. One thing I did just recently was twist my hair. This could have came at a better time, since I only have the use at 100% of my right hand. I wouldn't have been able to do my hair. The last couple of days, I think I want to say it was Wednesday, my care provider, I did a bunch of cleaning, and I happened to move some stuff to make my walkway a little more accessible for me. Thank God I did that, because when I get home, I'm going to need that extra space to navigate through my apartment. For some reason, this one particular service I've been working on, I'm almost close to getting it approved. I need that particular service more so now than ever. Again, not knowing that this event was going to happen. I had something called an ischemia stroke. It's like a stroke that happens in your brain. I don't have a brain bleed, but I had a stroke. Maybe a blood clot or something. Thank God it was really small. The whole time I'm praying, because for me, living alone as a single woman in a one-person household, I only have myself to take care of myself and to make sure that my bills and other things get paid. So my prayer was mostly that I'm functional enough to be able to continue that task. And thank God I will be able to do that. The nurses have been wonderful, surrounded by OT, PT, neurologists. It's a team of people. But it's just amazing how life can change in one moment. But that's not my point. My point is that if something inside you, some type of hunch or voice is telling you to do something, you should do it. Because had I not listened to some of the hunches that I had, I don't think my environment, my home, or something as simple as my hair when it got done. But because I listened to those hunches, it's going to make my journey a little better. Thank you, Ronnie, for joining. So I'm always on live talking about the good stuff. But I also want to share challenges that can happen. Part of this is my fault. My doctor had been telling me to lose weight, and he wanted to up my medication, but I'm anti-medication, and I didn't want to take additional blood pressure pills. And I kept telling him, oh, I'm going to work on my weight, I'm going to work on my stressors. And, of course, I didn't do those things. So here I am. So, again, I'm not talking to you guys to tell you what you should do, because most of us know what to do. What I'm trying to explain is that when you have a hunch to do something, do it. Because you don't know what's coming forward. And I'm a firm believer that God sees the end from the beginning. And I believe He saw what was coming. And He prepared me to do some things. And again, something as simple as just twist my hair. So at least when I go home, my hair won't be an issue for me, because I can't really use my left side. And it would have been a problem keeping my hair up. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be in the hospital. They want me to go to rehab. I'm praying that I can rehab at home, or try to at least go through maybe outpatient. Because being single, I have to manage my own bills. I have to manage my own household. I have to manage my own health. I can't afford to go somewhere